Hello students, this is Nitin Mahod, and through this video we are going to learn about the power saving modes in 8051 microcontroller. So in microcontroller 8051 there are two power saving modes. One is power down mode and second one is idle mode. These modes can be activated through software by setting bits either in PD, that is power down mode, or IDL, that is idle mode, respectively, in the special function register PCON. Actually, these are the bit positions in a PCON register, that is power control register. It is a 8-bit register. It is basically a power control register. As you can see in the diagram, it is a 8-bit register which is PCON register. Its direct address is 87H and it is not a bit addressable. Means you cannot access a single bit. For accessing even a single bit, you will have to access the entire 8 bits. So that's why it is a byte addressable, not a bit addressable. Here you can see at bit position 1, the PD, that is power down mode bit, is there, and at the 0th position, IDL, that is idle bit, is there. Right, so from here the power down mode can be activated or idle mode can be activated. GF1 and GF0, these are the bit positions associated with bit 2 and bit 3, and these are actually the general purpose flag bits for users, while the SMOD, the serial mod that we are going to see afterwards, and 6, 5 and 4, these positions are unused positions in PCON register. So first we will see the power down mode, that is PD mode. Microcontroller can be set to PD mode by setting PD bit of the PCON register through the program. As we already said that through its software only it can be activated. It turns off the internal oscillator. As you can see here, the power down mode, here the PD is shown with bar. So when it will be activated, this oscillator will be turned off. So it turns off internal oscillator and reduces the power consumption enormously, means at a large extent. And under this condition, microcontroller operates only at 2 volts and can be brought to normal mode on resetting the microcontroller. In PD mode, that is power down mode, the state of all SFRs, that is special function registers, and IO ports remain unchanged. Setting it back to normal mode, the contents of SFR registers is lost, but the contents of internal RAM remain saved. Reset signal must be long enough, approximately 10 milliseconds, and the reason behind that is to enable the stable operation of the quartz oscillator. So once the oscillator is stable, thereafter the microcontroller will resume its operation. The second mode, as we already seen, is the idle mode, which is representing IDL bit, or we are calling it the idle mode. So microcontroller turns off the CPU in this case. So here you can see the IDL bit which can be activated and the CPU will be turned off. So it will turn off the CPU, which is the greatest power consumer, and on setting IDL bit it can happen, and this IDL bit belongs to actually the PCON register, this as we already seen. While peripheral unit as serial port, timers and interrupt system continues to operate normally, which consumes 6.5 milliampere of current. State of all registers and IO ports remain unchanged in idle mode. To exit idle mode, any interrupt or reset needs to be executed. So this either you have to activate the interrupt, any of the interrupt, or you'll have to reset the system. Then only you can come out of this idle mode. It will automatically clear the idle bit and the program will resume again. It is recommended to execute now 3 NOP instructions, that is no operation. NOP means no operation, means the processor will execute the instruction but nothing will be performed. So no operation, what it is used for? It is used for introducing actually delays, but here it is introduced for getting the system stabilized. So it's recommended to execute now 3 NOP instructions, which will provide some time for the microcontroller to stabilize and prevent undesired changes on the I/O ports. So far the advantages of power saving modes are concerned. So far the TV is concerned, so far the mobile is concerned, you know well that it is saving the power actually. But here in case of 8051 microcontroller, the advantages associated because of the power saving modes are maximum functionality in a smaller space is possible for the microcontroller. Then small and light power supply can be used, resulting in less heat generation, and which allows dense packaging, means number of components in a given space will increase, which avoids the use of expensive fans or blowers for the cooling purpose. Then chips running at less temperature are more reliable since random and wear out failures of the microcontroller are temperature dependent. So I hope the idea about the power saving modes associated with the 8051 microcontroller, as we have seen, is clear to you. Thank you.